Equilibrium. In an old flick, a society was completely under control by medication, so they wouldn't think. It was illegal in this movie to think, feel, or defend themselves, or to be themselves. They were, in fact, zombie people. Their government in this movie deemed anyone that refused that way of life terrorists, and they were murdered and set up and so forth for not conforming. America is now equilibrium. If you were sober-minded and wasn't on medications and stuff, and you would see this. No, I'm not crazy. I'm awake. In this video, I show you how doctors play you, change your words, and so on and so forth. I teach you how they do it. And you will hear other testimonies, such as, what happens to parents if a child overdoses on a pill a doctor gives you? First of all, I'm going to show you, and you're going to listen to how doctors play you. Pay close attention. This is real. The first time I went back to the doctor after 6 months or so, I went in April of, I believe it was 2015. And I saw a doctor that I went in for my heart because I thought I had a heart attack. But the subject changed immediately. It changed to my thyroid. They really want you on them thyroid pills because your thyroid controls everything. If they can mess that up, they can mess up everything. Pay attention to how he tries to play me. Now, when he asked me how long it lasted, I told him about 20 minutes, and he changed it to 30, so he done changed it. I said 20, he said 30. And then after the conversation, he says, you're going to the hospital if I had a heart attack. And I said, no. They don't like the word no. And you better get used to saying it. Then later I went to the lab. Of course, I've edited everything for, pertinent information. Went to the lab, and she took thyroid and heart enzymes and extra blood. Now, what could it possibly do with the extra blood? Here we go. It was my left arm. Started tingling, my hands started getting weird. Then it went all the way up to here. Then it started hurting in my back. It got kind of rough. I had a pretty good pain tolerance. And then it started like something weird in my jaw. I'm like, okay, look for snacks first. So today, I had non-social plus. 10 years old. Wanted to, and there's some water in my blanket. And I said, maybe 20 minutes later, his son needs to have it went away and I went to sleep. Now he went from my heart to my thyroid. I didn't go there for my thyroid. Listen on. Now I'm at the lab. At the lab, she took extra blood. She didn't ask my permission. She just took it. Now, blood only lasts so long, and I can't think of any other extra tests that the doctor would want for my thyroid and my heart. My mom was a nurse, and we had quite a few nurses in the family, and I learned a little bit during that time period. Now, he tried to play me. Now, after I said, no, I'm not going to the hospital. I just want to know, pretty much if I had a heart attack. The enzymes, he said, come back okay. Well, they weren't okay because I went and got my tests. The dopamine, or however you pronounce that, his reference range was low and high. Mine was below the low level. They lie. That was the first visit with the doctor in 6 months. And this was the second visit to come back for my results. This is what I was told. shamans in North Carolina. See, he tried to play me. Do I feel tired and fatigued? Well, my heart makes me tired and fatigued. My hep C makes me tired and fatigued. My anemia makes me tired and fatigued. So again, he's trying to play me and convince me that it's my thyroid. Now he tries to play me again and tell me that it's normal. Well, I got my test results back, and it's on another video, and it's still not normal, so he lied. And then he said I could have been hypothyroid, and one dose of Synthroid, the original stuff, cured it. No. Taking thyroid medications may cause psychosis, which is in my mental records, and heart problems. Well, on the printout, the FDA printout, it says no common side effects. That's on another video. FDA lies. Listen on. It's a good job I stopped it, but you got to be cautious. Yes, you have to wean yourself off that stuff. Then he starts throwing numbers at me, okay? The numbers don't even match up with the blood work that I got. It's called distraction. He wants me to come back for a routine checkup. I don't think so. See, when you go for blood tests, they can tell what you've been taking, how much you've been taking, how long you've been taking it, and what condition you're in. Doctors unnecessarily prescribe thyroid medications for patients. You heard the doctor, and that's what he said. He even said it was a good job that I stopped taking it. Now, on another video, the third doctor I went to was Dr. Crater, and he got weird and dropped down and tried to touch my knees on another video after I told him that I was just there for questions. And Dr. Crater didn't even have a diagnosis. He didn't have anything wrote down. He just helped himself because I was medicated. And then the fourth doctor I went to was Dr. McBride. That's on video. When I refused to believe that I was bow-legged because I wasn't medicated and on pain pills, he couldn't mess me up worse. That's on another video. He couldn't play me either. So, because I wasn't medicated. If you're medicated on anything, even an aspirin, you can be played. You will be played. If a parent, a loving, caring parent, that's not medicated stupid completely, gives a child medication that kills them, do they lock the doctor up? No, I don't think so. Do they lock the pharmacy up? No, I don't think so. So who gets the blame if a child overdoses on the medication? This next story, of course, no names of these people. These people have no idea they're being recorded, just like you don't. But these are testimonies. Real people. I'm talking to a stranger and giving her some of my advice. I see you have a good soul. That's what I'm telling you. Okay? And I don't know you from Jack. Don't go to doctors. Don't go to ERs. I don't go to the ER, especially because they shoot you. Oh my goodness. And that's, you know, I did that. I had an episode with my son. The medicines are not too long. I'll show you. Well, he has three different disorders. They say, lady, they're lying to you. She kept changing his medicine to hurt him. Medicine, and I told her, I said, this is too much medicine for this child to be on. Don't give him a little for 12 years old next month. But he's a little bitty, you know, he's a little bitty. And she gave him something was with medicine called trazodone. Is that relief memory? I told her, I said, this is too much medicine. I didn't give him the whole thing. I gave him a half thing. You know, he OD'd. He didn't pass away or anything, but he OD'd. I had to call the ambulance from my house to get him. I don't know you religious, but if you give your kids medicine and you know they're hurting, you're murdering your child. Yeah, I told and the one thing he was so mad is because the EMTs that came to my house, they told me when they look at the notes and see if you get like this for them. One of them really throw the blame on him. So I told him the only blame him for half of that note because I felt like it was too much emphasis. Her spirit made her feel like it was too much medicine. She knew, but she ignored the warning. She's on a heart pill. If she wasn't on anything, her spirit would have told her, don't give him anything. Even years after those was too much medicine, they said he's addicted. So they went to the ER, and don't you know, that doctor told me, oh no, he wasn't addicted. I know. He said he did remember him, he wasn't, what do you say, he wasn't ODing, he just had a nightmare. I put a child has never had a nightmare in his life. See, I put it to you, they try to make you crazy, they make you put you on medicine, and they're terminating you. That's what they're doing. They're terminating you. And I put on there, I don't work on that. Take high blood pressure medicine. Now, if she hadn't been even on high blood pressure medicine, this is a young girl. She don't have high blood pressure. I know she don't. She was too calm, cool, and collected. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a liar. But if she had been on a whole bunch of medication, she would have gave that baby that dose. The baby would have died. Who goes to jail? She will. I'm sure. Now, that's her own testimony. Stop giving kids medicine. I'm telling you, people, there's trouble when you do, because they're after certain people. And they don't care if you're black, if you're white, if you're purple, if you're green. Well, don't let me go there. Now, this next lady, hear it for yourself. What? But I'm not. Oh, they said that I'm still not disabled. What? But I might get it on my age. Ain't that crazy? Don't stop taking them. Stop taking them. I told her that was my advice. Mom, she died at 59 years old. She had congestive heart failure. Now listen, this is how it really works. They tell you your parents have this, that, and the other, and then you're going to have it. Your parents might have had this, that, and the other, but it was caused by pills and smoking and whatever. Now, on my mental records, it states, my mom smoked, my mom drank. I don't. Now, it's not on mental records, but my dad smokes and drinks, and I don't. It is not genetic. It is not hereditary. It's something you choose to do. Now, listen to what this woman tells me this doctor said to her. She's not lying. These people are not lying to you. Did you know Dr. Kit Jones? I went to him one day. He was my doctor for about 10, 15 years. I quit seeing him because he said I was wasting everybody's time. A doctor that took the hypocritical oath told this lady that she was wasting everybody's time because she smokes. He made a judgment call, a bad judgment call. Now for me, the government lied to me and lied on me. You see, they put in my file that I was alcoholic. What have you ever seen me know to be drinking? And another testimony. Turns out alcoholic. That's why I got SSI. Y'all done lost y'all's mind. So I had to get ugly fast. They wouldn't listen. They're listening now. Now, they want me to go to a hearing for my testimony. Well, Todd didn't hear me. Yolanda didn't hear me. They're not going to hear me at the testimony. They're worldwide hearing. Maybe I'll get one more check. I don't know. Somebody messed up somewhere. SSD or whatever, or SSI. You have to go to doctors and you have to take the pills they give you, even though it's killing you. I've got a doctor and an attorney on that website. I recorded them telling you that. That's where you see my sister was taken because of depression, and it killed her. She's alive, okay? But she went back and did blood work. They said she was okay. She's there, everybody. They lie. They wanted her from that church. And when they go, she goes, and see, I got the government on her. And see, this lady, she's worked all her sister's worked all her life. She's 51, trying to get her disability. And she went for some blood tests, and they said she was on cocaine. She's never done cocaine. That's so they could get her into a system and get her on more drugs, and take her out faster. That's my theory and opinion. Keep it to your sister. They're killing you with pills, and I won't take them. You see it everywhere. It's 3 and 4. That's a small town. She sees in the obituaries in a small town where people are dying around the age of 50. It's because of the drugs. They want you to think it's meth and stuff like that. It's not. It's the pills. They're killing you with pills. And I won't take them. You see it everywhere. It's 3 and 4. That's a small town. It's medications. Yes. Now also it's a medication. She agreed. She knows. Here's another one. If you're diagnosed with anxiety and depression, didn't they make you take pills for it? Yes. I think you just don't take no crap. You just handle it. Now, I've known that lady for 40 years. She don't take no crap. So they've got her convinced she's got a temper. And they've got her convinced she needs those pills. Now, here's a feller in Walmart. And he thinks because he turned his cell phone off and stuck it in his pocket, wasn't nobody doing nothing. Wasn't nobody listening. Well, Walmart has high technology. Trust me. I worked there. I tested it out. What's the blood, man? They're medicated. You're ashamed. Look like what? Look like animals. They act like animals, they look like animals, they treat each other. Well, no, they don't treat each other. Usually, unless it's animals treat each other. Yeah. Then I give him a piece of paper with my YouTubes on it and tell him that we're being terminated by medications. This is what this gentleman says. Now, this gentleman is educated and all this and all that. Of course, no name. He has military personnel in high places. Yeah. But like you said, they're all crazy. Or if they're medicated, forget about them. Okay. Special forces are smarter than to take medication. He says that. But they've had shot stuff. They've had shot stuff. So they got it in them. But I want you to work. And I put it on there. He's talking about military crap. I'm talking about, well, no, America's gone. I just put that on there. America's gone. It's a third world country right now.
Per se.
As I said, the world as you know it ended in October of 07. You didn't hear about it on the news. The earth didn't shake. It just happened. There's more. Superficial. Still hear you.
He asked me about some advice, and I told him I'm not a doctor, but I would use something superficial for the person's leg. I wouldn't take pills for it. I don't give out medical advice. It's illegal. I give out spiritual advice. Medication in over a year. They cut my disability off when I stopped taking the medicine. Yeah, now see, I still got my problem, and I show you that they intentionally killed me. Now this guy just told me some classified information. Well, I believe him, and you better believe him too. There are a lot of things going on, and that's why you're medicated. Now, I don't know the news. I don't know if Germans and Russians or NATO's are friends and allies or not. I don't have a clue. What I do have a clue about, you know about. Killing kids with medicine, too. It's extermination. One of them is self-termination. Or it is. I don't even even know what that is. I don't do news and radio. I'm clear. Don't tell me, I don't want to know. But I got you. Well, now I have a theory. If another country wanted our country,
or something
come
else.
in with planes, nuclear war, and all that stuff, of course not. Because if they're gonna live here, that would affect them. How would another country take over another country quietly and slowly? Medicate them to death. Well, that's about all the information I got for that. I do have more. I'm going to keep on keeping on as long as I can. Because it's your life, it's your soul, it's your future. All I can do is warn you and show you. This is not a joke. This is serious as a heart attack. Oops. These are real people. This is real life. This isn't TV. This is real. This is your future.
And I hope you take everything into consideration and think for yourself. Oh, wait a minute, you can't because you're medicated, you're brainwashed by TV and media and internet. You're equilibrium. I'm not. God in heaven, holy God in heaven, and Jesus help us.